Hey, good morning guys. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I had told y'all in my last video, I believe, that I was supposed to go off in North Dakota, and I was going to end up going to Utah for a week as well to do some work with a buddy. And then well, on the day before I was supposed to leave to go to North Dakota, the rear end on my Jeep come apart while I was running down the interstate. I'm doing nothing stupid, just driving down the interstate, and the rear end, I don't know if it dropped a bearing, the locker come apart, I don't know, it was grinding, making some terrible noises. Pulled into an O'Reilly's, popped the cover off, and it was looked like a glitter party in there, and just big chunks of metal. From what I could see, without pulling anything else apart, the bearings looked good, but you know, you can't see everything with the chunk inside the rear end. So put the cover back on it, filled it up with oil, and then took it to the dealership, and that was a month ago. So that's where it's sitting still. I'm in my wife's Jeep now because I am just absolutely tired of sitting at home. Just, oh man, it's driving me nuts. So I'm fixing to run up to the dealership now and talk with them, see what we can do about some options. It's all under warranty, but the problem is it could be another 5 months before parts. I mean, I actually ordered some of the parts back in May, so that was for a sensor, and they was just going to replace the whole chunk back there, from what I understand, because they can't get just the sensor. So they were going to replace the whole chunk, and that was back in May or April, end of April, early May. It was before more. And they were like, well, since it's just a sensor, yeah, you can, you know, just don't be hard on it. And that's why I ended up not going to S'more. So that, you know, I was driving it around for a while there, and then that's why I think it's the locker, because it was the locker sensor that was messing up. But that's where we're at. That's what we've been dealing with, and it's just kind of annoying. So I'm going to go out there and talk to them about me just getting the Jeep and fixing it myself, because I don't want to wait another 5 months on parts. It's ridiculous to have a vehicle for half a year sitting in a shop. So going up there now to see what our options are on that. So see what we can come up with. So something else I got going on today is before the Jeep messed up, I had pulled my bead locks off because I was going to be running around, you know, up to North Dakota, which was like 1,200 miles, I think, something like that. And then from North Dakota to Utah, which another couple of thousand, or 1,500 miles, 1,200 miles, something like that. I didn't want to put all those miles on my good tires, so I put my old ones back on. Well, I'm going to put my bead locks on my wife's Jeep today because I'm trying to convince her that a 17-inch wheel with a big meaty sidewall will ride so much better than her wheel. She's got 20s with a 35-inch mud terrain, mud grappler, I think. And I have to admit, we've gotten like 65,000 miles out of these tires, and they're still going. They are. I mean, I wouldn't off-road them, but there's still a good bit of tread left on them, but they ride terrible. So I'm gonna go take the bead locks and her Jeep to the shop, a local shop, and have them swap them out for me, and drive it around for a little bit and see how it rides. I'm willing to bet that it's gonna be way better. Alright, so I'll come up here and talk to Greg. He's my point of contact up here. His name's Greg Adams. If you're ever in the area and need work done, he's the guy to see. He's always taking care of me. I don't blame him for being, you know, behind on parts. That's not on him. He's just the face that gets them in and out. But yeah, he's always taken care of me, been a good dude. I've known him for probably 4 or 5 years now. So, always taking care of me. I'm gonna do a quick walk around of the Jeep, just look at it. I got the GFC, got to sleep in it one night in a shop, and that's it. But it, man, it looks so good on here. Really like the Go Fast campers. They're low profile, they're lightweight, they, man, just make a good piece of equipment as well. And it's fairly spacious in there. I mean, I say fairly, it's got every much as room in there as my iKamper had in it. And I will say though, their factory mattress, that's the V2, not the V2 Pro, but their factory mattress is terrible. That I had to say, I'll have to get a Heist or whatever it's called mattress, because that thing, lost my mic, that thing was just terrible. But I'm a big guy, kind of heavy, so I think that had probably a lot to do with it. Here we go. There it is. It lost me for a second there. So we're going to try. My idea was if I can drop that rear end, leave it here, not open it up. So I'm just taking, the links off, drive shaft, vent, and calipers and rotors. I'll keep my rotors. And go buy another one myself and put it in there. And they keep that if that would void the warranty. And if not, I might do that. I found a couple low miles, one Rubicon, one Mojave. And I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, man, that's the point of a warranty. I get it, it is, but I need a vehicle. So if I can go buy one and get me back moving, that's what I think I need to do. And I'll have a spare that way, because when I get that one that they repaired back, I'll put it back in there, and then I'll have a spare rear end, because this is the 3rd time it's happened, so might not be a bad idea just to keep a spare. Alright, so I'm up here at Hooks Tire and Service, and so if you got bead locks and you're in the area or not in the area and want to come down here, they will break down, mount, balance, and I guess the order would be break down, mount, assemble, and balance your bead locks. But you have to torque them. They'll run them down snug and tighten them up, but ultimately you do have to torque them because it's your wheels, and for your peace of mind, they want you to torque them yourself. These open countries, Toyo open countries that I'm running, he had the best price in the area on those, by almost $100 a tire. So worth a commute. Save you $400 or $500 if you're buying 5 of them. So just a thought. But anyway, we're gonna get these things mounted and prove that I'm right, that the 37s with all that meat and sidewall will look better on her Jeep. So man, I think it looks way better. Yeah, if you ever want to get some bead locks taken care of, Hooks Tire and Service here in Hooks, Texas, we'll hook you up. This thing lost me again. There it is. Using the Osmos Pocket 3. Really like the camera, but it does have its limitations. The gimbal can only go so far, and I'm holding it low so I can rest my arm here. In her Jeep, I don't have any camera mounts, so just having to gotta rest my arm on the console and just hang out with it down here. But yeah, I gotta get this trailer to the house, get it unhooked. Gotta work on a video for the podcast tonight. Y'all go check out Overland 870 podcast. Sent some pictures of the Jeep to the wife. Took a couple more pictures to post. Fixing to make me an omelet. Actually, I'm lying. I'm probably going to end up making scrambled eggs because my omelets never fold right. So, all right. So the omelet's made. Not my best work, but it'll eat anyway. All right. So I went and dropped off some packages at the UPS store. And now I want to head over to Books A Million real quick. So my wife's super into reading. And apparently she's found a bunch of these books on TikTok that she likes. And I know what you're thinking. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's those books. She's already read like 3 series and now she's out of books. So I figured I'd ease over here and pick her up with 1 or 2 of them for the next series. I think it's called 4 Wings or something like that. Along those lines. Yeah, we fixing to walk around Books A Million for a minute, and then I got to go pick her up at 5. So, but yeah, I'm liking the Jeep, man. How it's riding sounds way better. It's not near as aggressive as far as the tires on the pavement. And these 37s aren't killing the power like I thought it would. And it's just got 373s in it. Rides way better. I knew I was right. I'm sure she's gonna be like, no, it don't. It rides the same. So we'll see. Apparently, it's a 3-book series. I don't know. That's her thing. She's always doing stuff and surprising me with things, shirts and hats and everything. So I like to do the same. And her thing's reading. So. She built her a little like book nook in one of our extra rooms, and so that's what she likes doing. She supports me, so I'm trying to support her. So, you know, y'all let me know what you think about this kind of content, because it looks like I might be doing it for a little while, or if even if I get the Jeep fixed, I might keep doing it if it's something y'all like. I don't see a lot of other YouTubers in, I guess you would say, my genre, my field, my whatever, doing like a behind the scenes, behind the curtain thing. So we'll play it by ear and see what comes of it. If y'all like it, I'll keep doing it. Leave some comments down there and give me something to interact with. I'll interact and conversate, answer questions, or this, that, and another. And I don't know if y'all can tell a difference between this morning, and I still had her 35s on there, and now, but this thing is way quieter on the road. I'm really digging it. So, some stuff come up with the podcast. Folks are running late, so we'll see what's going on. So, I'll see if we can get somebody else that wants to jump in here and talk for a little bit. All right, so he couldn't make it, so let's make a call here. Behind the scenes of the podcast. Hey, you still working?
Yeah, for a little bit longer.
Okay. All right. I was gonna see if you wanted to jump in the podcast.
Who else could build?
Right now, just you and me. Brad had to go take care of some stuff, and Tim's running late.
Oh, Tim. He's doing his channel.
Yep.
Well, I could probably jump on for a little bit until he gets on.
Okay. I'm going to try to make some other calls and see if I can get somebody else in here. See if Steven wants to get in here. Or Stefan. Stefan's busy, so I'll call Steven Westfall.
Okay.
See if he wants to get in here.
You let me know. I can step away for a little bit.
Okay. All right, we'll do. All right, man. All right, bye. Hola. I'm calling to see about your car's extended warranty.
We don't have a car no more. You want to talk to Corey?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put you on speaker. He's taking stuff off the seat.
Oh, okay. So you're busy tonight, huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're busy tonight?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to get this truck stripped down because we got to move everything over tonight.
I got you. All right, I was going to try to get you on the podcast for an hour.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's going to be one of those days. It looks like I have no real topic to talk about. It was just going to be a group thing, and this ought to be fun. It's ought to be fun. Who else wants to be in here? All right, we got some folks to get on here now, and I tell you what, this lighting thing is kind of weird. I definitely not used to having to do that. Trying to figure it all out, and I don't know how to do it without shadows, and I need more lights. I think more stuff to study, more stuff to buy, I guess. Let's see. That's a little better. I had one more on this side. I mean, that'd be perfect, I think. But yeah, this is behind the scenes of the podcast. Well, behind my scenes. You know, everybody's gonna be a little different. I'm trying to get things done and a little more professional. Really, he says he's backstage. I don't see him. All right, there we go.
How you doing, man?
So I sent a bad link out. That's what that was. Okay. All right, so that means I got to send that link to Craig. Paste. And to Tim. Paste. There we are. All right. Dude, I look forward to getting outside. I took the wife's Jeep today and put my 37s on it just to see what it would look like. And I like it. It rides way better to me.
Yeah. Yeah, those 20s, they don't have to give.
That's us. We're going live, sir.
All right.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the Overland 870 podcast. I'm your host, Dan with the Crayon Brotherhood.